Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why Gary Vaynerchuk is successful. One standout reason. But if we haven't met before, my name is Vayda. I'm a motivational speaker, a business growth strategist, and a life coach. And this channel is all about motivation and inspiration, helping you get to that next level in your life. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so by hitting the red subscription button below. And don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. So let's get into it. Why is Gary Vaynerchuk successful? One standout reason. In a quick nutshell, he's a successful entrepreneur, a businessman, a father, and of course, most importantly, he's great on YouTube as well. He's got his own books, he's a successful author. He's doing a lot of things, he's a motivational speaker, so he's doing a lot of things, and he's getting around a lot. So why is he successful? I'm sure most of you will say, well, because he works hard. Yes, he works hard. He thrives under pressure and under chaos and stuff like that. Yes, he does. He puts in the time, he puts in the dedication. Yes, he does. But from my perspective, when I look at Gary Vaynerchuk and I look at all his things and his success, for me, there's one thing that stands out. His standout reason why he is successful, and that is his honesty. You see, when you watch him, there's no bullshit, right? There's no bullshit. There's no tippy-toeing around in topics or subjects. There is no unnecessary blankets that people might not want to hear, so he's being soft or kind. No, he tells you how it is, the reality, minus all the excuses, minus all the bullshit, the reality of how it is. Now, you may not like the reality, but that's what the reality is. And that is why I feel he is extremely successful, because the way he conducts himself as an individual, a human being, a businessman, is to do with honesty and integrity. He's successful because he doesn't lie to people. He's honest with people he's dealing with. He's honest in his businesses. He's honest in his books. He's honest with his fans on YouTube. But most importantly, he's also honest with himself. For someone to make honesty and integrity a basic way of operating, irrespective of whether you like it or not, is quite an incredible way of doing or being. And that is difficult. It's difficult for a lot of people because, you don't want to offend someone, or you don't want to piss someone off, or, you just want to be polite and tippy-toe around. But sometimes, you need to hear it the way things are. In businesses, especially, in your personal lives, with your partners, whatever it may be. So if everyone starts developing and taking on board this one standout reason why this man is so successful, and implementing that in their lives, and dealing with everything they do with honesty and integrity, with no sugarcoating, none of that, just being honest in the best way you possibly can, I think we would progress as a human race so much further and so much quicker. And and honesty and integrity is not something that you switch on and off, right? As you can see with Gary Vaynerchuk, he doesn't switch off his honesty and integrity. In his business, he might be honest, but at home, he's dishonest. It doesn't work like that, all right? So you have to have this as an integral part of you. Just to give an example, when I was in Australia and I was an events manager, I had my own business in events management, and I got called into the Governor General's office with two other event companies to give them a quotation. Now, the Governor General of Australia is basically second to the Prime Minister of Australia, and they were holding an event. So it was, obviously a great event for any event manager to get and put on your CV. And they were holding an event, and they called 3 of our agents in. So 3 of them, event managers, were outside, we were waiting, and I remember the custodian had gone in to just get some paperwork for us before he gave us a tour of whatever the place was and what was required of the job. And one of the event organizers, apparently it was quite a successful company, came up to me and the other lady and said, listen, why don't we just give them a ridiculously high price? They'll pay for it anyway. They've got the money, so money's not the issue. All right, so whoever gets it, at least we make a killing out of it. And to be completely honest, I was a bit surprised with that tactic of his. And the other lady was like, yeah, it's a great idea. And I just sort of, I was shocked a bit. So I just stood there going, okay, I have to digest what you have just said. And I went home and I thought about it. He was right in the sense that money wasn't an issue for them, right? So whatever quotation one of us would have put in, they were going to pick someone. So someone would have made an absolute killing out of it because money wasn't an issue. This is the office of the Prime Minister, Governor General we're talking about. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't be dishonest just to make another, $50,000, $100,000. I just could not be dishonest because that was not something as an individual, I turn off and on whenever I feel like it. 3 days later, I got a phone call from the custodian saying that they had awarded me with the job. You know, when you work with honesty and integrity, it comes back to you in various ways, because money, in this example, money was never a decision, and it never was going to be one. So, but the way I quoted, they actually thought, well, hang on, now maybe getting more skill here because of the way the quotation has been made. So you see what I mean? It comes back in various ways. And this is one of the reasons why Gary Vaynerchuk is so successful. One standout reason: he is honest. So if you want success, you want happiness, you want to be on the level of the big guys, and you want to be doing what the big boys are doing, make this your integral part of life. Make this honesty and integrity, something that you are, and that's something that you ooze all the time, irrespective of who it's with and what it's with. And I go into a lot more detail in my other video about how to live like Oprah. 3 vital must-dos. And this is one of the key of the vital must-dos. So don't miss out on that as well. Make sure you check it out. Thank you for watching. Now, if you've enjoyed that video, I hope you do press the like button. And if you think someone can benefit from this, please share. That would be much appreciated. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the subscription button and hit the bell button so you don't miss out on any new videos. Also, please put in the comments section what you'd like to hear about. Topics that interest you about motivation, inspiration, throw it in the comment section below. That'd be fantastic. Thank you for watching. And remember, you can live an incredible life. Why? Because you deserve it. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. This is Vayda.